Hey guys, Butcher here. We're here for DC Legends. We're gonna be doing this thing for a little bit. I'll be showing you my heroes real quick. We'll go over their bios, as many as I can. I'll try to only do it within a certain amount of time, and I wish this guy would stop texting me. Alright, so let's see. Got 5 of those. Let's see what's over here. I'll collect some of those. Ooh. Take them, take them, take them, take them, take them, take them. Alright, Wonder Woman tokens. And Harley Quinn tokens? I'd take some Harley Quinn tokens. But first, let me go check out real quick. So we're doing Silver Banshee still. That's pretty nice. Go over here real quick. Daily, Green Arrow, Captain Cold. So there's nobody I really need in this one, so I'll still do it. I think I need Siren tokens. Wait, hold on. So there's 7 Captain Cold, 15 of the Siren. Yeah. I'd have 30 out of 40 for my Green Arrow. Oh, it would do great. I would get tier 2 Siren. Wouldn't be bad. Let's go over here real quick. Get some Silver Banshee tokens. Just collecting my stuff. I don't know if I can do anything for this. Oh wait, I want to go see how many Harley Quinn I can do. Oh, I didn't get any. Hopefully Wonder Woman's better. Can't do anything now. I'll take some of that. Dang. Just trying to get me angry. So no Harley Quinn and no Wonder Woman tokens for today, sadly. Alright. So let's see. I still need 9 more of her and 11 more of her. You know, I guess I'll take some Harley Quinn. I'm close. Alright, 6 more, and then Harley Quinn is on my side. Alright, so we still need 10 of those, a Metagene, Heroes Gear, Red Alert, and 2 PvP. The thing is, it's just like, I wouldn't mind getting the Siren tokens, but it's kind of hard to get up to the 12 with my team. Come on, get into the heroes. Alright, so I guess we'll start with Swamp Thing, since I'm about to upgrade him real quick. That works. Alright, so we have the Swamp Thing. He is the Dark Justice League. He is an elemental being, uses nature powers to mend team, disable enemies, and revive himself. After scientist Alec Holland was killed by a bomb while creating his revolutionary restorative formula, of strange new being arose from the destruction as a avatar of the green. The Swamp Thing is the Earth's chosen guardian of the environment and able to control all plant life, but with the memories of his human life. Is the Swamp Thing a man transformed into a god, or a plant that dreams of once being a man? Alright. And then he has his abilities. I still got to get him to 3-star, but we'll work on it. So he have Bog Spores, which damages to an enemy. Apply 1 mend and 3% true over heal to 3 random allies. And then you also have the light damage to all enemies. Apply 1 strength down or 2 if an ally is mending. And then heavy damage and apply enrage to an enemy. The extras would be the passive ability to revive once with 30% health and apply heavy overheal to all allies. 30% chance to also revive all allies. I wish I was rank 4 for that. 5% chance to use Bog Spore at end of allies' turn, and chances are tripled if Swamp Thing is overhealed. Alright. Alright, so that's it for those. Then we have Harley Quinn, the Quiet Vexing. Her bio is she is the Suicide Squad version of herself. So obsessed with curing the institutionalized Joker, Dr. Harlan Quinzel found herself falling under the seductive spell of the criminal genius, spiraling into madness herself. She helped him escape and joined his life of crime, only to be abandoned by the fickle madman. Unstable and unpredictable, Harley Quinn doesn't have quite the homicidal streak as her ex-boyfriend, but she's proof that love can make anyone little crazy. Alright, and then her weapon of choice is to damage an enemy and gain 1 crit chance up. And then the apply 1 ability down, negative, take away 5% on turn meter and call assistant to an enemy. The love and hate is the damage to an enemy, 100% chance, 100% crit damage. And then there's the we're the bad guys. It's what we do. The passive ability to gain 1 strength up if an enemy is dealt a critical hit. Alright. Then we have Cyborg, also known as Vic Stone. He is a football star. Vic Stone's athletic accomplishments were ignored by his scientific father until an experiment with an alien technology went horribly wrong, leaving Vic's body shattered in a desperate attempt to save his son's life. The Elder Stone fused Vic's body with an exotic technology from Star Labs' top-secret Red Room. By coming to terms with being half machine, Stone became a true hero and more human than ever. Okay. And you have the triangulating blast, which is damage to an enemy. Next attack can't miss. The heavy damage to an enemy, 30% chance to hit. Oh, wow. That's why I should never have done that. And then gain 3 speeds. And then you have the passive ability for 15% chance to gain 1 strength up if Cyborg is buffed. And then the team leader skill is all allies have a 30% chance to gain 5 turn meter is if buffed. Alright, next is Cheetah, Avatar of the Hunt. She is, while in an expedition in Africa, a moral treasure hunter, Barbara Ann Minerva, uncovered the lost... Crap, these words are very thing, but the Cartagan tribe, craving the powers of the Cheetah spirit, Minerva forced their priest to perform a magical ritual on her, but the god Yorkreta demanded a blood sacrifice to complete the ceremony. By murdering her companion with a mystical dagger, Minerva has granted furious powers, but have also cursed with blood-thirsty appetites. She has the Swift Slash, which is light damage and apply 1 bleed to an enemy, and then you have the damage to an enemy with a cooldown of -1 if target is bleeding. Apply 1 strength up to all allies, 30% chance to apply 1 extra strength up. Apply 1 extra strength up if an enemy is dead. Passive ability, 35% chance to gain strength up if a member of any team takes blood damage. And then the leader skill is all allies have a 30% chance to gain 20% turn meter if damaging a bleeding target or applying bleeding. Then you have Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. He's one of the best characters there are. He is in a slaughter swamps outside of Gotham City. The sins of Cyrus Gold caught up with him. Murder and disposed of. That was not his end, for undead monstrosity arose from the cursed swamp with no clear memories of his past. The brute adopted the name Solomon Grundy from a children's nursery rhyme and became a menace, immortal, and nearly indestructible. Grundy can be put down, but he also returns on a Monday. Alright, and then you have the Gravedigger. Damage to an enemy, 80% damage if Grundy is enraged. Gain 3 taunts and enrage, and the 5% turn up for the undying. And then the Undertaker is the damage to all enemies engaged in rage. And the passive abilities to gain 5 ability ups, and Solomon Grundy gets enraged. And then you have the 30% chance to revive with 50% health and guaranteed to revive at least once. Alright, and then you have Dr. Fate, Sorcerer of Naboo. Alright, accompanying his architecturist father on an expedition, young Kent Nelson stumbled upon the tomb of Naboo. The wise in releasing the immortal, his father was killed, but Kent became an apprentice to the sorcerer, transformed into an adult, tutored in the ways of magic. Tutored in the ways of magic, Kent inherited the mystic helmet that seizes his mind and makes him Dr. Fate. Now he is servant to the Lords of Order in their never-ending battle against the Lords of Chaos. You have the Order of Pa, the special damage to an enemy, and 60% chance to apply healing immunity. Apply the Naboo's protection, apply 34% shield and 2 hit chance up to the team. And then you have the Wrath of Oris is the special damage to an enemy, applies able health immunity. And then you have the passive ability Twist of Fate is 20% chance to deal with light special attack to an enemy at the start of their turn if they have immunity debuffs. The Lord of Order, the team leader skill, is the silence any enemy that is healed. Right. Lex Luthor's survival support suit. Okay, the only thing that exceeds Lex Luthor's genius is his arrogance and his uncompromising hatred for Superman, viewing him as an alien menace that threatens Earth, not to mention his being as an affront and mere humans such as himself. Lex directs his unrivaled scientific intelligence and vast financial resources towards torpedoing Superman. Lex Luthor could have been one of the world's greatest champions if not for his single-minded envy and supreme arrogance. Hands-free security is the damage to an enemy. Purge 2 buffs from enemy if Lex is above 50% health. LexCorp Nanomeds is the apply 1 speed up to all allies and 1 extra speed up to Lex. A medium health all allies if Lex is above 50% health. The Metahuman Deterrent is the special damage in any take away 40% of the turn meter to an enemy. And then LexCorp Repair Bots is the team leader skill. All allies have a 50% chance to gain a light heal if buffed. Alright. We're still in the lows. I have a lot. Kimmo the Deathless Doom. Working to cure the world's ills, Professor Ramsey Norton would discard his failed chemical experiments in a disposal container in his lab, but Norton's failures resulted in one startling success, the creation of a life form known as Kimmo. Whatever was in that container that brought the toxic sludge to life, it was beginning to emerge as a rudimentary intelligence and aggressive nature that makes it a noxious menace. Then you have the Chemtrail, which is special damage to an enemy. Gain 1 mend if target is bleeding. Apply 1 bleed to any enemies. 20% chance to apply 1 extra bleed to all enemies. Next skill, the Fallout, is the apply 1 speed down to all enemies. Only disposable if there's 6 or more bleeds among all enemies. And then the Corpus Andaman is the passive skill. 50% chance to apply 1 bleed to enemies that damage Kimmo. We're in the 1500s now, so let's go to Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern co-defender of Earth. Alright. After barely escaping a criminal gang that murdered her friends, Jessica struggled with crippling fear and guilt. This made her the target of the powering of the antimatter universe that fed on her fears and controlled her actions. But Jessica fought back, breaking free of and earning a place in the Green Lantern Corps. Now, as a rookie recruit, she finds herself doubt while she is defending the Earth from cosmic threats. Alright, so you have the shield-powered blast, which is the special damage to an enemy. Apply 1 intelligence to show if if Jessica is shielded. The special damage to all enemies, gain 20% shield if Jessica is not debuffed. Apply 13% shield to all allies, plus a 15% percent shield per dead ally. The passive is the 20% chance to purge 1 debuff from self, but at the beginning of every turn. The team member, when an ally dies, gain 30% shield. If already shielded, gain 3 intelligence ups and 3 agility ups instead. Alright, here we go. Flash, the fastest man alive. He has Speed Punch, which is a light damage to an enemy with 20% chance to strike twice. Gain 1 speed up is the Red Streak, with 40% chance to purge 2 debuffs from Flash. The Speed Vortex is the damage to an enemy, 5% damage per speed up on the Flash, with max of 50%. The passive ability is 30% chance to use Speed Punch on a random enemy at the end of turn if Flash has 3 speed ups. The Green Lantern, also known as Hal Jordan, following in the footsteps of his father, brash test pilot Hal Jordan has determined never to give up in the fear. So, when dying galactic peacekeeper Abin Sur needed a worthy successor, he chose the strong-minded Jordan. As a alien-powered ring, the most powerful weapon in the universe, Jordan's willpower can create nearly anything he imagines. And as a Green Lantern, he is responsible for safeguarding Sector 2814 in the Earth. So that's why he's away on Justice League. The Power Gauntlet is light damage to an enemy, 50% chance to apply 15% shield to a random ally. The gain 27% shield for the Strength of Will. And then the Hammer Time is the special damage to an enemy, 80% chance to a stun if a Green Lantern is shielded. The Hard Light is the passive ability with a 10% chance to gain 1 agility up at the end of each ally's turn if the Green Lantern is shielded. The Greatest Green Lantern is the team leader. All allies can gain stun immunity and 10% shield at the start of the battle. Alright. Black Canary, Diane Larbra Lance. Alright, here we go. As the daughter of a costumed Avenger, Diane is born to fight crime. Raised among superheroes, she is trained by the world-class fighter and martial artist, despite her mother's objectives. Gifted with the metahuman power to emit sonic blast, Dinah can smash concrete with both her fist and her voice. Anyone who underestimates the blonde in fishnets will likely find her canary cry the last thing they hear. So we have the Spin Kick, which is a damage to an enemy, gain 1 evasion up. The damage to an enemy is the Wildcat Haymaker, which applies 2 strength ups, 10% chance to get a stun per strength up at target. The Canary Cry is the light damage and apply 1 hit chance to all enemies. The Martial Arts Training is the passive ability to gain 50% turn meter if all allies take damage. If Black Canary evades, 30% chance to for allies to counter attack. This is a very big one. The team leader at the end of Black Canary's turn, 50% chance for Black Canary and allies to gain 3 invasion ups if no allies have evasion up, or 50% chance to use Wildcat Haymaker if all allies have evasion up. Alright. I think that's the... Oh, no, we still have Zatanna, Mistress of Magic. Alright, as a descendant of the Homo Mag, Zatanna Zatara is gifted with the extraordinary magic powers tutored by her father in both true sorcery and stage magic. She is an incredible potent magic user as well as a top stage performer. After her beloved father was tragically killed in a battle with the forces of darkness, she seeks to give his restless soul peace in the afterlife. Say the right magic words and Zatanna can do nearly anything. She has Abracadabra, which is special damage and apply 1 intelligence down to an enemy. The stacked deck is a heavy healing and purge 1 debuff to all allies. The hat trick is a special damage and always purge 4 buffs from an enemy. Hocus Pocus is a passive ability, 50% chance to apply 1 intelligent down on enemies that damage Zatanna. The Mistress of Magic is the team leader. All allies have a 30% chance to gain 50% turn meter if debuffing an enemy. And here we go, the 1600s. This is the newest character, being Silver Banshee, a wailing wrench. She, to succeed her father as a leader of their galactic clan, I don't know, McDouglin, underwent a dark ritual to prove herself worthy, but whenever the ritual failed, she was dragged into the nether realm, the netherworld. There, the mysteriously crone granted her powers and returned her to the Silver Banshee as the price of needing to recover a powerful book. Now Silver Banshee rampages in search of the book, bringing her face to face with heroes like Superman and Supergirl. Alright, I'll be right back, guys, but I gotta take a little break, and then, of course, come back to it, because I don't want to get you guys keep going on this. So hope you guys like this video. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Hit the subscribe button to see my future content. Go to Bolshoi, the rest of my stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.